My name is Kelly Johnson. I'm the Director of Operations and I serve on the lead team. It's my privilege to take you through the latest financial reports. Our fiscal year runs from July 1st to June 30th. At the end of that time, we hire an independent review practitioner to review and assess our financial documents. Last year it was KPMG, and that report is available on our website and has been reviewed by the board-appointed Financial Review Committee. So let's take a bird's eye view of our revenue and expenses, as it is your donations that make our church operations and ministries possible. When you donate to our church, your dollars flow to one of four accounts. So there is the General Ministry Fund, which is ministries, facilities, operations, and staff salaries. Benevolent Fund, which is local outreach support like Common Threads, local partnerships, and individuals in need. Global Missions, which is missions around the world. The Development Fund, which is building upgrades or property purchases or a mortgage. Last year, 67% of the revenue, or approximately $1.3 million, was expensed through the Ministry Fund. 23% was used from the Development Fund, which supported the purchase of the next door property at $475,000. A total of 10% was expensed through benevolent funding and global missions, both at about 5% each. Our congregation has been extremely supportive of Vernon Alliance Church, and so we have lots of wonderful ministry initiatives to celebrate. I can happily say we ended the year in the black, which means we are in good financial situation. We also had a full complement of staff for the first time in a few years. We supported 20 people through baptisms. We ran Alpha with 50 people gathering every week. We have 30 young adults helping in youth, and over 100 children are coming to our children's ministry programs on Sunday morning. Additionally, we saw 60 new engagements in home groups, and 55 plus is expanding and growing, and that's just to name a few. Your generous donations to the Development Fund allowed us to purchase the property next door, but we also refurbished all our fabric of all our sanctuary seating. Additionally, we completed a roofing project and rebuilt one of the arbor walls. Your generous donation to the Benevolent Fund has stayed strong, which means we've been able to create a lot of local partnerships and do a lot of local outreach, ensuring that we are bringing the life of Jesus both in word and deed to our community. So we have partnered with many nonprofits. We have spent $68,000 to help community organizations meet the needs of the vulnerable. We've supported Nexus BC, John Rudy Resource Center, North Okanagan Youth and Family Services, Feed the Streets, Eagle Bay Camp, Upper Room Mission, North Okanagan Champions League Project, Harwood Elementary, Turning Points Collaborative. Over $27,000 is spent from everything from Common Threads ministries to individual and family intake requests, local school fees, and Christmas projects. Our global mission partners have been well supported, and we can celebrate the support of our Global Advance Fund, Christian Missionary Alliance Home Ministries, partner supports. We are blessed with mission partners in Nepal, Egypt, Mexico, and Africa. This graph shows the total general ministry donations in comparison to the amount the church receives for global missions and the Benevolent Fund or local outreach. In 2019, we received about 3% more donations to missions in comparison to the general fund than this past fiscal year. Donating to our general ministry fund is essential to ensure the smooth operations of all our church functions. However, please consider adding missions to your regular contributions, as it is our desire to ensure that people around the world have access to Jesus. To accomplish this, we would love to see our missions giving grow in proportion to overall giving. So this slide shows an overall summary of our total revenues. We see that our revenues have increased over the past 4 years, enabling us to keep expenses below our income. We are in good financial position ending the year, and our independent review concluded that we are in alignment with good financial practice. If you are interested in seeing our revenues and expenses on a monthly basis, then please check out our website or consider subscribing to our newsletter. As always, I want to thank you for your generous donations, without which our ministry and missions could not advance. We so look forward to bringing the life of Jesus to our community, our region, and beyond.